welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching. Um, uh, so another story I'm thinking of like the only other the story that keeps popping in my head to tell is the one when I tried walking around Lake Lanier Park. We were camping at Lake Lanier Park, and I was looking at out there swimming, and I was looking around and like seeing the coastline or whatever, seeing the shoreline, and I was thinking, hey, that's not too bad. I could probably walk around that, but I couldn't see exactly how big it was. you know. So I ended up. Everybody else went up and they were just starting on lunch, cooking lunch and everything. And then I decided to go. I told them I was gonna go for a walk. They said, "Okay, be back soon, cause our lunch would be done soon, so don't be too long." But I kept walking, so I started walking, and just the whole time I was thinking, the only thing that was in my head was like, I'll be there soon. I'll be there soon. Just walking over rocks, like big old rocks, and I can't do this. Needless to say, I kept walking and I kept walking over crazy things like rocks and fenced in rocks that, were part of the shoreline. And I kept walking for 10 hours. Actually, was during that time I found like a frisbee, and I was like, hey, cool, I'll keep that, And then also, I think I found a few lighters, and I found a pair of Oakley's sunglasses. I did think about turning back and going back, but I just was so determined to make it all the way around. Not knowing exactly how big it was. I was thinking, come on, man, it'd be here soon. And there were a lot of things that were going through my head at the time. I was kind of talking to God mostly. But once it got dark, I had to find my way to the road, because like I didn't want to be, if it's dark and you're close to the water, something could happen, Oh yeah, I was worried about like bears coming and getting me too. I remember that. Bears or like mountain lions or something like that. But I kept walking. So when I finally got to the road, I just decided I should try to hitchhike back to the campground, because I didn't know where I was. It was 10 hours later, So I had my hand out trying to hitch a ride, and a car pulled over. I was like, yeah, finally, cool. And this lady got out. She's like, what's wrong with you? It's dark. I can't even see you. And me at the time, I was thinking, why couldn't you see me? Your headlights were on, That's what I'm thinking. But the thing is, I didn't realize how dark I got when I was out in the sun. From what I'm told, I'm like a 16th Native American, so my skin gets dark when I'm out in the sun. But I didn't realize it got that dark. But afterwards, I did realize it gets that dark. But but so at this time we didn't have cell phones, so It was like this lady actually. We didn't have cell phones at this time, but there were car phones that few people had, and I lucked out, and this lady actually had a car phone, so she called the police, and turns out they were looking for me, and a lot of people were looking for me for a while. Uh, so the police came, and they had my mom with them, and she just, you know, oh Josh, she gave me like the biggest hug I've ever felt from her before. I mean, I was thinking I was gonna get my butt whipped or whatever, you know, because like, yeah, like that's what I'm used to. Like if I did something wrong, I get whipped for it. Um, at that time, I felt like I did something wrong. You know, there's cops coming, and cops were looking for me, and everybody in around the campgrounds were looking for me, and people came out that from the church that helped look for me. It was, I caused a bit of a scene there, so it was very confusing for me, to say the least. I felt ashamed, and I felt like everybody thought there was something wrong with me because I went for that long of a walk. I was just enjoying the nature, really, and just had my sights set on walking all the way around. But then when it got dark, it's like, nah, I don't think we should be doing this anymore. I probably should have turned back the first time I thought about turning back, but I didn't. But that's how that all happened. We didn't go camping for a very long time after that. I'll say that. But yeah, so that's another story. Like walking around Lake Lanier. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching my video. I appreciate your support. I hope to have more stories coming to my brain to tell you guys. If you could please like, subscribe, leave a comment. I appreciate it, and have a great week. I'll get at you later. Peace.